How to Sell Anything. Scientific Sales Techniques to Win Any Sale and Close on a Cold Call. Written by Robert Willian. Narrated by Joseph Holbrook. Cold Calling Techniques. Learn how to close sales with cold calls to sell anything on the phone. Written by Robert Willian. Narrated by Joseph Holbrook. Introduction. How many times did you hear it said, "It's good to hear a no, because it means you are one step closer to a yes"? Well, that sucks. That hurts. Like a friend of mine, the man who said this is a good thing once said, the same guy who stuck his hand as a kid in a light sack and screamed when his mom pulled him away. Let's be clear. What's a cold call? A cold call is a phone call to someone you don't know. It is a call to ask for information, request, or offer the product or service. The word cold call has been given a booming rap as of late for some reason. While it is true that your website should be pre-qualifying guidelines, customers, I firmly believe that telephone contact should be part of the marketing plan of any entrepreneur. Although you don't want to create a branch of your marketing strategy that includes calling prospective customers over the phone, sometimes you will have to pick up your phone and call someone you don't know to ask for information or help. Understanding how to deal with yourself in that situation will be an advantage for your company and then your end. Chapter 1. Definition for cold calling. What does cold calling mean? Cold calling, sometimes written with a hyphen, is an email from a potential buyer who has no previous interaction with a seller. One of the older and most popular ways of sales advertising is telemarketing, cold calling. Warm call, on the other hand, is the request from a customer who expressed interest in the company or product previously. Why cold calling works. Coding is a method in which a salesperson calls individuals not previously involved in the products or services provided. Cold calling usually involves telephone or telemarketing requests, but may include visits by individuals such as door-to-door salespeople. Successful salespersons with cold calls should be patient and willing to face repeated refusals. To succeed, they must properly prepare themselves by investigating the demographics of their prospects and the market. As a result, occupations that rely heavily on cold calls typically have a high attrition rate. Cold calling's complexity produces different responses from users, such as approval, call termination, etc. Marketing analysts' estimation is that even for skilled professionals, the rate success of cold calls is only 2%. Only 5 out of 250 calls will be successful based on this calculation. A warm call salesperson, on the other hand, has a more favorable success rate of about 30%. As technology progresses, cold calls are less desirable. More effective methods of prospecting, including email, text, and marketing and social media, are available in outlets such as Facebook and Twitter. Such new methods are often more efficient and effective in generating new solutions compared to cold calls. The new breakthrough in cold calling with algorithms, immediately dialing, and generating pre- and registered calls is robocalling. Government regulations such as the National Do Not Call Registry have adversely affected attempts by cold callers to contact potential clients en masse. Examples of cold calling. Brokers use cold calls to get new customers in the finance industry. Consider the movie Boiler Room, where a room of storage brokers clustered into tight cubicles call for paper lists in order to put them on obscure stocks. The film accurately depicts cold calls as numbers. The brokers are rejected much more than accepted. Those who win successful deals seldom use the cold call process. Several companies are popular for door-to-door operations. Southwestern Advantage, a publisher of educational books, primarily hires college students to create residential districts. Likewise, Kirby sends door-to-door salesmen to homeowners with high-end vacuum cleaners.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?